G'day, it's Paul with Small Crown Productions here, and welcome to today's episode of 10 Questions with...
Heru Pinkasova.
Thanks for coming out.
You're welcome. Thanks for inviting me for a coffee.
My pleasure. Great to have you here. So, you ready to go? Mm-hmm. Excellent. Can you tell us 3 things about your childhood?
3 things about my childhood. Mango fights, Freshy Creek, and green bananas.
Green bananas.
Yes, because my mum's from PNG. I was born in Papua New Guinea, and we eat green bananas like as a staple vegetable. We boil them and have them with coconut milk. Yeah, I love green bananas.
Okay, I've never heard of that.
And they're very plain, but I love them. Yeah.
There you go. I don't actually like bananas, so that's not for me at all.
But green, they taste different. It's like...
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, that makes sense, I suppose. And mango fights.
Mango fights. Yeah, I went to the smallest school in Cairns, Red Lynch Primary School, and it was 3 teachers for 7 grades, and some mango trees at the back of the yard. And at the end of the year, there'd be lots of rotten mangoes on the ground, or half eaten by the birds and the cockies and fruit bats, whatever. And we'd have mango fight on the last day of school. And then we'd run down to the creek, the closest creek, for a swim.
That would hurt.
It would hurt, but there was sort of an unspoken rule that you couldn't peg hard green mangoes at girls.
Right.
So,
That's
but the
totally
boys,
fair.
Yeah, there was kind of unspoken rule, but the boys, they got it pretty bad. I did have it rubbed into my hair a bit. It's pretty gross.
I remember having mulberry fights as kids and purple stains all over our clothes, and Mum killed us. Yeah, horrible, bad.
Mulberry stain.
Big time, yeah. Like, and hands were blue for days.
No,
it's just amazing. But mangoes, man, that would hurt.
Yeah, well, some of the boys would have huge bruises for
big
days.
welts.
Yeah.
All right. Number 2, what's the first thing you remember performing in?
Actually, I think sort of like a public performance. When I was very little, I went to island dance lessons. As all good mixed race PNG girls do, they learn how to do the hula. Anyway, so there was this woman, Princess Artie, let's call her Auntie Artie, and she taught us, she ran some dance classes in Cairns, and I learned how to do pearly shells. And we performed at the Cairns Fun in the Sun. It's like an annual festival and parade, and our group were at the front of the parade, and I had my little red and white grass skirt and shells and danced, and we sang pearly shells.
Love it. Love it. So what type of work do you normally perform or produce?
Well, I'm trained as an opera singer, so I've worked a bit with Opera Queensland, and I've done a lot of ensemble work with them, which I love. I love being in a group. But recently I've done some interesting collaborations with Australian Dance Theatre and Hot Brown Honey, which was crazy. A very interesting show. It's kind of like a...
I saw the first season of that.
Did you? It's like a slap in the face and a hug at the same time.
Yeah, it's a bit full on.
It's really full on. So that's been really fun.
Were you in that first season?
I was. The first season we did in Adelaide Fringe, and then we came and did the season here.
I saw the first season here, yeah, okay. That would be why I recognised your face. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Because I'm like looking at the program for the Wynnum Fringe, and I went, I know that face.
Yeah,
so that'll be why.
That was probably me.
Yeah, I remember the first season of that show.
So actually, the auntie character I had in that kind of inspired this show a bit.
Interesting.
Because I played like Auntie Despina.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
brilliant.
Kind of.
So what led you to opera?
I kind of fell into it. I didn't plan on it. I'd never seen an opera till I came to Brisbane, but I always sang, and because with an Islander background, singing, it's not like you choose to sing. Everybody sings.
Yeah.
So I always sang, but my dad, he played piano and he took music education as sort of an important part of education.
Yep.
So I did a little bit of piano and I did theory lessons and stuff, and studying music was sort of what I ended up doing to do something at uni.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I loved Cairns, but I just wanted to go somewhere else.
Yep.
I thought I might end up teaching privately, like have my own studio, teaching singing. Haven't done that yet.
Hasn't happened?
No, but I've done other things which has been really fun.
Great.
Yeah. So I suppose after the first year or so, it turned out that my voice is kind of operatic. after the basic
So-
kind of training.
Fell into that and just stuck with it.
I sort of fell into it just because I was good at it. But yeah, it's sort of, I think when you're an artist, it's always just a bit of a love-hate thing.
That's fair.
And like my
yeah.
voice is something different to me. Well, like my voice
Okay.
is me, but my voice has changed over time.
Yep, that
And
makes sense.
I've become more comfortable with my voice.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
It's a fun, any discipline.
Yeah.
It's tough because you've got to put in the hours
Oh, yeah.
and the solitude and the commitment. It's
And opera's big.
well, that's it. Like I had an operatic voice, but then when everyone's telling you, you have to learn French, German, and Italian, and you got to commit and blah blah blah, and it's like,
Do I want to?
do I really want to do all that? But I think that's why I've loved ensemble work,
Yeah.
because it takes the limelight. I found that the pressure of being a principal artist really terrifying.
Spreads the load.
Yeah, but I love working in ensembles, and
Yeah.
that you still get to dress up,
Yep.
be in a big show, work with really interesting people.
Brilliant.
Yeah, so now this will be my first show I'm doing that's mine.
Oh, first one that you've produced.
Yes, I've never produced my own.
Oh, wow.
I've done traditional classical recitals where you have a traditional program of different eras or whatever, but I've never done my own kind of fun modern
Wow.
show.
Well, congratulations on your first production.
Thank you. So
Brilliant. Quick and easy one. Favourite colour?
green. I love that emerald sort of green.
Yeah, it's nice. It's pretty. Not my
Yeah.
favourite. Did you have any performance kind of idol or someone that you really looked up to as a kid?
Yeah, well, I would have to say Auntie Kiri,
Mm-hmm.
as in Kiri Takanawa. And I call her Auntie because, she has a Pacific Islander background, and an auntie is someone you admire or
Yep.
someone that helps you on your way, that inspires you. And I would say she sang at Prince Charles and Lady Diana's wedding,
Oh,
and
wow.
she was their favourite singer. And by that time, she'd made it in Covent Garden. She was a young
Right.
singer at Covent Garden, but she'd basically made it. She'd left
Yeah.
New Zealand and she was working in international opera houses.
Brilliant.
Beautiful woman, beautiful singer. So she was my idol.
Amazing. Favourite food?
Pad Thai chicken.
Oh, fantastic.
Love Pad Thai chicken. And
That is some good stuff.
Yeah. Love Pad Thai.
Why pad thai chicken?
When I finished uni, I did a music degree, and with a music degree, you walk out going, "What do I do?"
What now?
So I went home to Cairns.
Much like an acting degree.
Yeah, so I went home to Cairns and I worked at a Thai restaurant 3 nights a week for a while.
Pad thai was the thing.
Yeah. Well, I'd never even eaten Thai food at that point, and so I loved it. I had it
that's
every
so-
night after my shift.
It's not a bad thing.
No, it's not a bad thing.
Not a
Pad
bad
Thai
thing.
chicken. Yeah.
All right. Songs My Aunties Taught Me is the show that you are for the first time producing
yeah.
at the Wynnum Fringe Festival. So tell us a bit about that show.
Well, songs my aunties taught me. I just thought, during COVID, we've all had time at home and lots of stuff's been put on hold. It makes you time to think about things, and I just thought about sort of women that have inspired me, like artistically, and also just as a general thing in life, women in your life that have kind of helped you on your way.
Yep.
And then the tune, there's a beautiful song called Songs My Mother Taught Me
Yes.
by Czech composer Dvorak, from a collection of gypsy songs.
Mhm.
It's a beautiful melody, and it kind of inspired me, instead of saying mother, put in aunties.
Nice.
In my mother's culture from Kairakul in Papua New Guinea, they don't really have a single word for mother because all your aunties are considered your mother.
Right.
So even in the language, they don't have a word that means mother.
Interesting.
Yeah, so my mum is one of 6, so all her 5 sisters had authority over me, which is quite terrifying. But they
There is no hiding.
there's no hiding, it's like, you can stay at some auntie's house and they're like, I'm your mother, you're fine, you tell me if you need anything.
Brilliant.
So I just that's why I thought I'd bring the Aunties into the name.
Love it. So what is it? Is it all songs? Is it what's the actual show?
Okay.
What can I expect if I come and see
Well,
it?
I'm working with Dr. Rhythm, Johnny Drama, a beatboxer,
Awesome.
and because I thought, I mean, I love music, I love all sorts,
Yeah.
but I love like modern music and beats and rhythm, and I thought I wanted to do something a bit different, and yeah, so I've got him on board.
Brilliant.
And we'll do some pieces we'll do together, and then some bits we'll do separately in the show. So we mix it up a bit with some operatic arias with beatboxing.
Wow. Okay, that's cool.
So it'll be nice. And we do some things like Summertime.
Yeah.
Yeah, the song Summertime, it's a jazz standard,
Yeah.
but it came from an opera called Porgy and Bess.
Yeah, right.
Which is a really it's one of the first Afro-American operas.
Right.
And it opens the show actually, and it's a beautiful lullaby. But so we'll do that with sort of beatboxing.
Awesome.
So it's gonna be fun. Like it'll have some serious moments, but it'll be fun. It's a family-friendly kind of show.
Great. Well, that was my next question.
Yeah.
Who's it really appealing to? So families.
Anyone.
Definitely a family-friendly show.
Yeah, like
Great.
okay, if you like opera, you'll be happy because
Like
I
beatboxing
take all
sounds
my
like you'd be happy.
yeah, and if you like beatboxing and modern sort of music, it'll be good. And also if you like just live performance,
Yep.
something different. And it's good for kids too. Like I think it's a good introduction for younger people or people that don't know anything
Yeah.
about classical music. It's a good intro in.
Brilliant.
It's a fun way in, and it's for anyone.
Awesome. That sounds super exciting. Sounds like a fun show.
Yeah, it's a fun show.
Should be
It's a fun
great.
show.
All right, so I'll put a link to be able to get tickets to that in whatever comments, descriptions, wherever this ends up. So check that out. If people wanted to connect with you on social media or website, where can they find you?
I'm on Facebook. I've got an Instagram account. Just look up my name.
Yep.
Yeah.
So just at
Heru Pinkasova.
so just your name.
Yeah, just my
in one go.
name.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that
yeah.
same on Facebook and Instagram?
Yes, it
okay,
is.
perfect. I'll get a link for that and I'll drop that in there as well.
Great.
So check out Heru's show, Songs My Aunties Taught Me.
Yes.
Yes. And we'll see you at the Wynnum Fringe. See ya.